everybody, welcome into Rock Painting 101. I am back with another set of candy corn trick-or-treaters. If you missed the first set, don't worry, I will link to them at the end of this video. You can start with this one. There's no specific order you need to watch them in. Today's trick-or-treaters are a little jack-o'-lantern and we've got a little witch. Both cute, both adorable, both very easy to do as long as you follow along with the tutorial. So come and watch it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the series. Okay, so we're working on our trick-or-treaters. I've got a couple more cute candy corn trick-or-treaters for you to play around with today. So I'm just gonna dive right in. For the first design, I've got dark orange and a light orange and a green here. First things first though, I am going to trace my design onto my rock just so that I got someplace to aim. I only need one of them on my sheet for now, but we'll do two. I'm doing two of these candy corn trick-or-treaters per video just to space them out a little bit. I mean, you can binge watch all of them in a row if you want, if they're all out, but I'll release them fairly quick all around the same time. So we've got our candy corn shape there. For legs, I literally do the letter B and the letter D, and I do like to divide my shape up just a smidge before I get started so I have my little proportions like so. First things first, we're going to go ahead and fill in our top with our green like so. And then we're going to do our middle section a light orange and the bottom section a dark orange. So we'll do the bottom first since I got a little green over the edge there. That will give it a second to dry up a little bit. And this little guy is going to be dressed up like a jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. In case you missed them, we've done Frankenstein and a ghost. They both turned out super cute. So this orange might need a second layer on here. It's not flowing 100%. I'm gonna avoid that green dot just for a second. I feel like it might still be a tad bit wet. I'll have time to add a second coat of this orange because there's not a lot of detail that's gonna be in that area along the top. I think the green's dry enough. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna let that first layer of that orange dry. Sometimes with the lighter colors, they take a couple coats. So on the top here, we're gonna take our green. We're gonna add a little stem like so, and we're gonna add a couple curlicues coming down and about like so. That's about it that we need for that area. We need some arms coming out here. And I've been doing them pretty low on the body, like so. And give him a little pail, a little trick-or-treating pail, like so. See, that orange still needs a second to dry, so maybe we'll toggle between him and our second one we're doing today. So we'll put him off to the side, let him get some dry time. We are going to do a witch. So for this one, we'll do the same thing. Place down the basic shape first. Okay, now for the witch, we're gonna have a little hat that's gonna come along the top right where our little dividing line is. So we'll just take and make kind of a cylinder that goes out to the side. We're gonna color this in, so feel free to draw right through your design like that. A hand here, a hand here. So we'll put the bucket over here on this one. Little trick-or-treating bucket. And then on this side, since it's our witch, she's gonna be holding a broom like so. Put our legs, letter B, letter D. There we go. And we're gonna start to fill her in. So I'm gonna do her face, you know, a classic, we're gonna do green witch. So fill that in. We'll make her in purple. Give her a black hat, maybe a purple accent around the top. So we'll go ahead and fill that in. Put in purple here. These dark colors, see, look how smooth that goes on. Love it. And then we're gonna give her a little rim on her hat in purple, and the rest will be black. So we'll go ahead and lay that on there. We'll give that a second to dry before we go in with our black. Let's go back over here and add a second coat to our orange. Now when you're doing a second coat, make sure you're laying it on top. You don't want to actually press down really hard because you could end up pulling up the paint below, especially if you're like me, you're not waiting a super long time. If you let it dry a long time, it's really easy to get that second coat on there, but there we go. All right. Get that drying again. We're also, he can't have a jack-o'-lantern bucket since he's a jack-o'-lantern, so we're going to give him maybe a mummy bucket to the side. Maybe we'll give her a mummy bucket too. We'll give this pair of mummy buckets. All right, so let's work on our lining over here on our witch where it's dry. Come down the sides here. That line between, and then she's gonna have her wide set eyes like all of our other characters are in her grin. We're gonna give her just that like witch nose, you know, right there in the middle. And then we're gonna have her real high wide hat, and we'll fill that in. I cannot find my 3M black anywhere, you guys, so I've got my giant 5M. I'm going to fill in as much of this as I can without messing up my other stuff, just to conserve the ink in my 1M because I use that one the most. Like that. Let's even add a little brown into our broom here. There we go. I have to tell you, I think Halloween rocks are up there with like one of my favorite rocks to do. I scatter them around while my kids are trick-or-treating. I just kind of leave them since the kids are out walking around so much. I walk down one side of the street and you'll see that they're gone by the time you're walking up the other side of the street. It's really fun. Okay, so got a broom there. I do have a really fine tip micron pen that I use to do some of these fine details, like add a couple bristles in on my broom. And again, like I said before, try not to like scrape your paint. You want to lay this right on top. And then we're just going to kind of give this mummy bag some lines, just like that. All right, she'll be done as soon as she's got a highlight in her eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and do my mummy bag lines while I've got this out. Okay. My orange is still looking a little bit wet there, but we've got some lining to do, so we'll go ahead and take care of that first. I'm just going to come down the side, and I'm actually going to add, I think, a little bit of spots like the top of a pumpkin would have coming down. Fill in his feet. And we'll go up and around. And I'll fill those in again so that they're more green than black. Okay, so that's almost dry. So let's touch up this first part of green first. Okay. I do want this to have the green in it. So let's see if it went down, under and over. And this one's gonna go down, under, and over as well. There we go. You could add some leaves on there too if you really wanted to. All right, now for his face, will be just a smidge different. We're gonna do little triangle eyes. Still keep him wide set so he fits with the group. And give him a smile. And let's see, how can we give him a little jack-o'-lantern smile here? We'll have to make it a little more wide set. Like that. Okay, now one little thing I want to add on here. I'll give this orange a little bit of a second more to dry. So I'm going to add just a couple little of the little indents that will happen on a pumpkin. So we'll highlight here, boop, and boop, on our little witch. I feel like she needs hair. She might get some hair. Let's do that. Let's give her a little bit of hair sticking out. Just a couple pieces, not a lot. She's kind of maybe balding a little bit. Have them come right out of the bottom of that kind of wiry looking hair. Okay. Can you tell I have just as much fun making these as I hope you guys do? All right, so where the indents come down is usually kind of where they'll be. So I'm just gonna take very lightly, like I don't even want it to be a completely pronounced line. We're gonna kind of have those little lines come down on our pumpkin guy. Maybe have one there, like that. All right, he gets his highlights too. And I'm gonna say this set is done. There we go. So we've got our two little trick-or-treaters, our little jack-o'-lantern and witch. Two more we'll add to the bunch. I'll show you the other ones we have. So you'll have to look in the playlist to catch these two that we've already done. And I got two more in store for you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. I'll be back soon with another set of trick-or-treaters. Bye-bye.